Hello, you. Welcome to Geekism. Welcome to Friday the 19th. It's Flirms Day. It's starting to feel less like Flirms Day every day, if I'm completely honest with you. I'm starting to get a little bit of normality back. We're allowed out a little bit more. We're able to go to some stores now. I feel like we're no longer in sort of heavy lockdown anymore. No longer in sort of heavy Flirms Day. How about you lot? Do you still feel like you're on Flirms Day? I don't know. I feel like I know it's Friday today. It's a distant memory that I can recall. But yeah, it's a warm one here today. It's about 35 degrees outside. We're due a storm tonight, so hopefully the storm doesn't come too early and cut out the internet. But we'll see. We'll see how we go. Hi, Janty Bell. Hi, Laura. Hello, yous from Andrew and AC. And Sissy, how's it going? Hush. Hi, Hannah. Just in time, seamlessly. Welcome. Hiya, Bad Dicky. I've had one of those before. Terrible stuff, but the cream cleaned it up. I hope you're all doing well. Today is I don't, because I'm back at work. Yeah, there you go. See, Wednesdays are becoming a bit of a memory. But hey, time means nothing to me. Time is an illusion. Lunchtime, doubly so. So we are looking for Fauna today. I had to time travel to the next day. So the game's currently thinking it's Saturday because I didn't play yesterday because we played we played Summer Imara instead, and it looks like if you don't play, then they don't move out. So when I turned it on this morning, it was saying merengues in boxes, and obviously that's not what we want. We need an empty plot. So I've jumped forward because I've set it up as a Fauna stream, so it's a Fauna stream. I have a feeling Florida is going to have to go back into full lockdown. COVID cases have gone up. Yeah. I think a lot of the US is going to have to do something. Like, I feel like what are they going to do with like Disney and Universal and all that and stuff? It's just going to have to. I just think it's too early. They're just not being able to keep on top of it. I don't know. Let's not do COVID today. I don't work regular days of the week, so I never know what day it is. No, my wife is the same. She works shifts and is all over the place. And hi, Geekism. Hi. Hi, John T. Hi, Louise. And I think I'm starting to get a better system for myself, though. It's a little less Flirms Day. However, if there's a major second wave, then we might go back to Flirms Day. We may well go back to Flirms Days, at least the States may. But they're doing okay here in Canada. They're slowly opening up a few things in Ontario. It may be a little early. We're going to have to wait and see. But let's jump over to the game. Right. So yeah, we're looking for Fauna today. Seeing how we're getting on. We are out of lockdown here in Michigan, but with masks being required in a lot of places, I just continue to stay home. Extreme claustrophobia and masks don't mix. Excuse me. Yeah, university's open. Disney is supposed to open in July. Still waiting for a month before I go to the theme park. I personally would write theme parks off this year. I hope they weather it, and can get back to normal. But I won't be going anywhere like a theme park anytime soon. And I love them, but I don't love them that much. Oh, the KK Rock. So, we have still plenty of Nook Mars tickets, I believe. Let's have a look. Oh my god, we're fine for Nook Mars tickets. This is no problem. So, we're only going to need 6 anyway, because Fauna turns up on number 6 today. You heard it here first. Hi, Heather. Okay. Some mail. It should be just deliveries, I think. Oh, Sherb sent me 2 things. Bought this costume so I could play pretend, but the bugs in the floor get freaked out every time I put it on. I'm the kind of person who can play dress up without scaring a bunch of bugs. I am. That's exactly the kind of person I am, Sherb. Thank you. That's a joke. Blockhead, because wooden block furniture. Thought of you, I don't know, 3 days ago. Anyway, I saw this and thought of you, and also I wanted to say the blockhead joke. Thank you, Sherb. You need to go and give some Sherb some nice things. Goodness, how's your storage not full? I don't know, I don't wear my mask the way I should because of claustrophobia, but I had to get blood work this morning. That was required. It was a struggle. Social distancing and masks will take the magic out of Disney, especially for littlies. Imagine concept with characters wouldn't be not. Yeah, I think they've stopped like character meets and parades and all that. I've been back to work for over a month, and most people don't want to wear masks. And I was working so close to people being a hairdresser. I'm looking for a new job because I no longer feel safe. That's fair, Courtney. Sorry to hear that. Okay, hopefully we got something good from Gulliver. Just a few. Yeah, just a few. I'm waiting to see how the situation is in September, and then decide if I go to a theme park this year. I don't go when it's still hot anyway. Yeah, we normally go later in the year, to be fair. But not been to the stream in a while, but looking forward to it. Hi JCB Gaming, welcome back. I've got a headache today. I'm excited to watch the video. I've got a headache. There's a storm coming. I get massive pressure headaches, so I've dosed up. And what did the cake say while cutting an onion? I'm in tears. Sure, you're brilliant. Once my teacher caught me passing a note and I had to read it aloud. It said, I hate pop music. I was lying. I wanted to impress this girl, Debbie. She liked prog rock. What even is prog rock? I don't know, Flaw. Thank you, Danny. Baby's hat. Thanks. Happy Home Academy. Nice. We're still over the points for that. We'd like to point that some wonderful new seasonal offerings are in stock. Okay. Mama sent us something. There we go. Pressure headache today because it's up to 90 Fahrenheit and humid. Yeah. We let people on your island soon. Who knows? Recent Cirrus? Did we buy something? Wedding candle. And then all my letters from Sherb. Okay, great. So, wedding candle set. I think I just bought these because I quite liked them. Yeah, they're just going to be good, especially when you can change the colour of them. Probably wait until August to go to theme parks too, but August is when school or my work starts again. Why August? What's going to be different in August than what's different now? What do folks do daily in AC? I don't think I finished the story proper, but I'm at loss of what to do daily. Yeah, I'm quite happy not to play daily anymore. I mean, there's always things to do, right? But it's like, you know, you catch fish if you like, but I don't really feel the need to catch fish when I've got more money than I need and all the fish in the museum. Sushi chef's outfit. Is that what Sherb sent? That's quite nice, that Sherb. And also a foosball table. I thought it was wooden block furniture. I finally caught my first coelacanth and a scorpion. That's good going, well done. Okay, let's go and clear these out. We've got nice clean bags for finding fauna. And then we're going to get started. Not here for long. No worries, RC Maniac. We're here for a fun time, not a long time. Yellow. Been a while since. I'm sure that makes sense to you. Okay, let's clean all these up so we can go and find flora. No, fauna. There's a garden version of the wedding candle. Yeah, you can customize them, right? Ended up restarting my island too because I was getting bored. I played way too much at first. It's been so much fun starting over. I don't know. Wow, I don't think I could do that. But I think that's a good idea to get some fresh life in it. Yeah, you can do a bit more planning. Still no luck catching the saddle betcher or the mahi mahi. I just need to suck it up and farm up some clams and make bait. Pretty much, yeah. Finally made the stream, first time in a while. Happy to be here. Hi Emily. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. You're very welcome here. Anything I'm missing right now is a scorpion. I think we got scorpions. A big blank patch of my island just for them. They refuse to show up. Sounds about right. There it is. That's where Fauna's going. Obviously, we'll move her from there, but that's where Fauna's going. Okay. It's been a while because I moved, but I watched your past videos. Happy with the few new games you're playing. Can't stay, but have a nice stream. Thank you, Ward. I appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Thanks for popping in. Hope the move went well, or is going well, or it will go well. I hope for a well move. I want to fly. By the way, it looks like you got enough mouse tickets. One, Orville, I'm loaded up with enough mouse tickets. Trying to cut a char last night. Good job. They go away this month, I think, right? Ready to get in the sky. Here we go. There was a really good post on Twitter the other day that somebody put on that was like Animal Crossing bingo, and it was like Animal Crossing Island bingo, and it was like has a cafe, has a carnival. It was like all the stuff we've done. has a sherb, one of them was. I was like, oh, welp. We're so cliche. Okay, here we go. Fauna. We're coming for you. Oh, wow. A big old cow. Boo hiss. I don't even know whether I'm going to bother stopping for DIYs today. Like, I feel like the fauna race is not going well for us, and I feel like we should just keep our eyes on the prize, you know? I haven't even got Grandpa Simpson to play. I'm in that much of a focused mode. Oh, I saw that between me and Charlotte we had all but one box ticked. Yeah, I was about like 6 or 7 boxes out of the 20 that I'd ticked. Yeah. Hi, you? Sorry, I've missed your first few streams back. Work has been busy. Excited to watch Mara. I'll watch anything stream. Thank you, Miss OK Awesome. That's very kind of you. I'm glad you're enjoying this. I don't know whether we're going to be covering Mara that much, to be honest. I'm starting to find the gameplay loop a little bit repetitive already. It's cute but meh. I think most Animal Crossing characters can be summed up as cute but meh. And each morning to shake trees and hit rocks. I do all the things on the travel guide checklist. It takes about half an hour to get everything done, and it's a nice routine to start my day. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I feel like I should do that, but I don't really need much furniture, you know. Dinner's ready. Mum wants me cooking for hours, trying a new Italian dish. Oh, sounds great, Indiana. I'll have a bowl. I just started with island design, furnishing my house and themes. I still need lots of stuff. Can't find a nice fancy bed yet. Could make a tiny bed, but I want a nice... Yeah, you want a nice big poster bed, right? I'm so jealous. My friend down the street keeps finding them on hers. I have yet to see a single one. I don't see any, but like we haven't got much of a floor space really on the island now for them. But yeah, I haven't been playing much at the moment. I've been playing, like, getting videos out. Mostly been watching the Evil Genius 2 stuff, making sure I'm keeping that covered, because that's going to be a big game for me. I don't think it's going to do particularly huge on the channel, you know. It's not like a new Planet game coming out or anything like that, but I'm going to be into it hardcore, so I've been keeping an eye on that. I've also been really trying to get into my 3D printing. Like, I haven't actually done much 3D printing because I ran through a bottle of resin like before anything really happened. But I've been researching it a lot, you know, looking at techniques, looking at ideas and things like that. And I'm also... Oh, he's cute. We've had him before, right? He's cute, like a little wild hog. He's not who we want, though. We're looking for Fauna. Will Fauna be Sherb's princess? Oh, they would make such a cute couple. I'm totally down for that. Let's go home. Yeah, I totally ship. I was gonna say simp. I totally ship Fauna and Sherb. So yeah, and also I've been vlogging my 3D printing process as well, because I think I might have talked about this yesterday or the day before. I really enjoy doing video editing. It's one of my passions, really. I really enjoy editing video, and you don't really get to do it that much with Let's Plays, really. I mean, you can do the wacky editing that, you know, people like PewDiePie do or whatever, when it like, zooms in on their face going, you know, and all that. But otherwise, there isn't really much to edit in a Let's Play. So I've been really enjoying like filming different shots. Like, I haven't got the best camera, but I've really been enjoying like filming some cool shots and editing them together and stuff. So I'm hoping you'll enjoy it. Like, even if you're not particularly interested in 3D printing, I think it's a fun video. Excuse me, I'm talking to my friends. What's the matter? You want to do 3 digs? Well, we're going to a Nook Mars Island, all right? So you can do 1 dig and 1 cut down tree. How's that sound? Okay. I moved the same weekend as you, I think. 8 hours drive further north in France. Wow. It went well, but very tiring. It is tiring. I mean, 20 minutes away, 8 hours away, 3,500 miles away. Like, I've done them all, and none of them have been particularly better than any of the others. Yeah. I might collect. I'm glad it went well, Lord. I might collect all my fruits and completely clear out my orchard, then replant it when I finally get a scorpion. That's not a bad idea. Give yourself a bit of space for them. Oh, what's that? What is it? Oh!
Oh, down.
Oh, God.
Now read it.
Well, we're going to do 1 dig and 1 tree chop. I'm going to chop a tree down with an axe. How do we chop a tree down with an axe? What did we do? We go smack, smack, smack. Okay, you hold on there then. Sit there. Yeah, smack, smack, smack. There we go. Okay. We'll catch some bees and chop some trees. Well, we're going to start with a... I'm hoping there's a fossil here that he can dig up. Oh, should we pick up that bottle? Okay, go on then, press this one. That one. No, that one there. This one. Yeah. Yeah. Y says yeah. Come on, push. Oh, hold on. Try again. Yeah, good job. Should we see what's in the bottle? It was a leaf. A leaf. It was a single leaf. It was literally just a leaf. Okay, cool. Huh? What? Oh, there won't be a shiny here, kiddo. No, we're on a Nook Miles Island here, so there's no shiny. There might be a fossil, though. It's not looking promising.
Oh, ladder on there.
No, we need the ladder on there, that's right, but we haven't got the ladder, have we? There's the ladder. Hold on, let's put it on the bar there. A monkey. What does the monkey do? Leaf goes in your mouth. Oh, really? There's a monkey. What's the monkey do with his hands? A smack. There doesn't seem to be a fossil here, kiddo. Oh, should we chop a tree down?
No, 1 dig.
I think we've got a decent axe. You can't do 1 dig. How about you do 1 smack with the tree? Ready? Ooh. Oh! What happened? The apples. And what about this? Okay, there we go. Hold on, be careful. Don't get the. You're gonna axe the monkey's head then. Simon. I need 3D printers and there, because I want one. Yeah. Well, we'll 3D print one. You can have this one, and we'll use the 3D printed one. You want to smack 1 more tree? Okay, ready? Oh, butterfly. Oh, okay, smack the tree and then catch the butterfly. Oh!
Apples.
Apples! Oh! Uh-oh!
Oh no!
The axe broke. Oh, is that funny?
Another one.
Then we haven't got another one.
Why don't you let me do some?
Well, we're going to catch that butterfly.
Yeah?
Water
Or you're going to catch the butterfly instead?
You can water plants, that's fine. There we go, water plants.
I got now butterfly.
Okay, That's this last one, okay?
We'll go to bed, okay?
How's it gone? Oops, missed.
That's it. Hey, I don't.
Where'd it go? Oh, there. There's no butterflies.
Oh, look. That walking fish.
You want to try and catch a fish?
Another.
Daddy's not very good at catching fish. Ready? Tap the button, ready? I'll tell you when. Go!
No, we tiny fish.
That's a pretty big fish.
Another one.
That's it now. All done. Time to go. Oh look,
There is
time
another one, but we're not catching one.
time to go for a little snooze.
No, that will buy.
All gone. Gone.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Right, you gonna say bye to everybody?
No.
Yes, you are.
Next time.
Oh, you silly shy boy. Say bye.
No.
Then what will we do again after sleep?
What we doing? I'll see if anyone can work it out for me. What are you doing after you've had a sleep? What are you gonna do after you've had a sleep?
Yeah, monkey.
Oh yeah. What are you gonna do after you...
Smack a monkey.
Don't smack the monkey. What are you gonna do after you sleep?
What are Mummy and Dad going to do once we've had a sleep down?
Laugh.
Say it again.
Laugh.
He won't tell me what it is. Well, Nicola won't tell me what it is, and I can't understand what he's saying.
No.
Oh yeah, what are you doing after you've had a sleep?
Oh, jump.
Come. What are you doing? Oh, what are you doing?
Jump.
Right. Give a kiss. Say bye, everyone.
Bye, Rowan.
Oh, oh, there.
Come on, mister.
Oh,
Oh, come.
oh, Kong. Oh, there he is.
Good job.
No, night.
Right. Come on, Mr. Man.
We didn't say bye. Can't get to sleep. I know. Clever, eh? Next time I go to Walmart, I'm thinking about getting Amiibo cards, but I don't really want to start another collection. I already have so much stuff as it is. Do they have any in stock? Like, are they, like, nowhere I know has had them for months now. So good at distracting it. I know, man. He's so good. He's even started the, like, when we put him to bed, he started saying, then have some water. Like that. Was he saying laughs? I don't think so. No, he was saying get in the grass or something. I don't know. It's not, they're not cutting the grass because I did that the other day. He's so stinking cute. He knows it. That's the problem. What exactly do you now? She's like, I don't know. Splash. Splash. I can't even think what that would be either because he's not going in the pool today because the weather's miserable. They won't be baking again because they baked a couple of days ago. I don't know. I genuinely don't know what they're up to. One of our mole whites got a dozen in the other day, and I managed to get one for my girlfriend. Now we have to have our own islands, and we don't have to share. Ah, you're talking about the actual Switch consoles. That's cool. Oh no, I was on about the cards, the Amiibo cards. Ordered the pack of Amiibo cards. Took a week to get here, and ended up with Tom Nook, Claudia, and Frigga. What? Crafts. Oh, maybe crafts. Could be crafts, you know. That's not a bad shout actually. They could get some craft stuff out. I want to fly. I'm going to do some craft today. I'm going to paint the next bit of my little man. Sometimes you're going to just leave off one. Bad Dick, all my Toys R Us are closed. Yeah, Toys R Us isn't a thing in many places anymore. The one down the road from us has recently closed, and they closed in the UK years ago now. Toys R Us, didn't they? Years? Oh no, I think Woolworths was years ago. But Toys R Us have closed in the UK as well. I think I'm pretty sure. In the UK, those sort of stores can't compete with Amazon. Come on! Lies an early penguin. When Nicholas says crafts, she means you're going to teach them how to use the 3D printer. Oh, I see. I need to go home. I'd love to have it involved with it a bit, but it's the resin is dodgy and toxic. You're looking tan, Jones. I tan quite well actually. Cook quick, yeah. I tan pretty good, and it's been pretty sunny here this week, and I've been out in the pool with Xander. So yeah, I do go quite a nice olive shade. Do you want to see me white bits? Toys R Us is done. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, maybe 2 years. Yeah, Woolworths was like a good few years ago, right? And then Toys R Us was a couple of years ago. But they were still going until pretty recently here in Canada. I think there's probably still some. They haven't completely gone yet. But the one near us closed over COVID. Whether or not it was due to COVID or they used that as like a get out, I don't know. King Sherb and Queen Fauna have a nice ring to it. No, Prince Sherb. He's not a king. He's Prince Sherb. Maybe crafts for Father's Day, and that's why Nicola won't say. Ah, could be. Could be making me a Father's Day card. That's a good shout. Toys R Us in Canada is fine. Well, like I say, the one by us isn't. The one in London, Ontario isn't. It's gone. Yeah, they're staying open here in Canada. Again, the one by us has not stayed open. It's closed down. All boarded up. Okay, here we go. Who we got? Is that Bianca? What was that to be at least 10 years ago? Yeah, Woolworths, yeah. Hi, Bianca. Do you know what? Earlier on, I probably had Bianca, but it's Fauna or bust now, I'm sorry. Ghostly white and tomato red. Yeah, Nicola's the same. She goes ghostly white, tomato red, and then occasionally a few of her freckles will join up and it starts to look a bit like a tan. I miss Woolworths and Toys R Us in the UK. I used to love Christmas time with the advent. I know, yeah. It's a magical place, we'll run away there. Toys in a million, all under one roof. It's called Toys R Us. I love the Toys R Us advert at Christmas. There's millions, says Jeffrey, all under one roof. It's a terrible lyric, really, that, isn't it? Casper to lobster. I like that. Has to get up early tomorrow. My last master session. Happily chilling with the stream tonight before my brain has to work. Oh, Becky, best of luck with that one. Last big day. Hope it goes well. I want to fly. Oop. Toys R Us theme tune stuck in my head for an evening. Yeah, sorry. I always joke that I'm either a lobster or my freckles will join into one big one. Don't actually tag. Yeah, Nicola's the same. Yeah, the freckles just join up. But it was simply a multinational company. Anyone goes out, the rest go out. Yeah, no, they're all owned by different people. Most companies are usually, for the most part, they sort of franchise out into a country, don't they? Oh. Looking for Rene. Wish me luck. Good luck, Danny. See if you get Rennie before I get Fauna. Oh, I got 3 times today. Everyone judged me for collecting my 130 Amiibo cards in 2016. Now they know why, yeah, because they're like gold. When I was a teenager in the 80s and 90s, I used to walk all the way to our Toys R Us just for a walk. Took the better part of an hour, and then I'd walk home. I love the walk. It was a sort of store where I could probably still now just spend an hour walking around looking at everything. I love window shopping now. I'm a huge fan. I walk around Home Depot. Like, do you know what I mean? I love looking at stuff on shelves and just thinking, oh, that'd be good for this. I won't buy it though. Using the mouse ticket. Whoops. Whoops. I don't even get cute freckles, I just blister. Oh no. US headquarters isn't far from me. My roommate worked at the store that was near it. Some fun stories. Oh, I bet, yeah. Been burnt out on Animal Crossing for a few weeks, but watching this makes me want to come and play it again. Yeah, I'm the same, Anna. I think it's got to a point now where I just kind of slow down with it a little, maybe come into it a few times a week. Never actually been in Toys R Us. I feel like my younger self missed out and they've shut down. They were just big toy shops, really. Years ago, my mother was working 2 jobs back to back and doing incredibly hard to keep our family afloat, but completely got backed up and kind of, that's 3 lines in a row, what the hell, and kind of forgot my birthday. Not forgot, like a day or 2 before my birthday, she was like, oh Christ, I haven't even got anything for his birthday. And she wasn't able to get to the store. She worked shifts. She wasn't able to get to the store to pick up a gift or whatever. So she wrote a bit of slip of paper and put it into an envelope that said, you can go to Toys R Us and you've got £50 to spend. Or maybe it was £30. It was a lot of money anyway for like a 9-year-old or wherever I was. And she said, I felt so bad about it that I hadn't gone and bought you a present. And then you open this thing and it was like the best present I could have ever got. This idea of me just being able to run through Toys R Us and pick anything I wanted. I bought a magic set. I've got a big green magic set box. What are your live streams when we realised you were live? Oh hey Katie, yeah, we're here. What did I miss? Not much. That was Rex, another lazy. That's the problem, man. All the good boys are lazy. And that's life. Hello. Just join the stream as you spoke about window shopping. I love window shopping. I know my partner he just wants to buy things. Oh no, I can walk around a store with no intention of buying anything. Used to work in a toy shop, I had headlights all the time. Oh no. Well, I suppose it's full of scrotty little kids, right? No, it's a little squirrel. It's a cute little squirrel. It's not. Come on, where are you? Oh, cool, but I would love to give it. Yeah, that's what I mean. She was like, I felt so guilty. I felt like I put no effort into it or anything, but I was absolutely made up. And it was the coolest present. Bunch of cavities from eating a lot of candy. My parents said you can either go to the dentist multiple times or once, and you can buy anything from Toys R Us. That's great. Go and get it all done in one go, and you can have something from Toys R Us. Gotta be careful saying buying anything from it though, because they have like quad bikes in there for like £3 grand. Cool. I'm still trying to get rid of 2 of my villagers. Been ignoring them since March. Birthdays, fleas, sickness, everything, but they are still happy. Katie, it's got nothing to do with how happy they are or how much we ignore them. It's complete chance as to whether or not they want to move out. It's completely random. So ignore them if you like. Don't ignore them. Makes no difference. Oh, we decided to get a sweet shop one Christmas in the 80s. The littlest things were great back then. You got a sweet shop? You were allowed to go to a sweet shop? Never played too much of New Leaf, so I wouldn't bother me to restart that island from scratch. I'm excited. Oh, that sounds good. Use on my ticket. New Leaf is on the DS. I got the largest Lego set they had. That would have been pricey, but good. No, they have switches and video games. So yeah, exactly right. I think the idea of like is $100 on a card. That's quite a cool idea for a kid, though. They'll go and find the one thing that's $106. Do. There's a little local toy shop across the road from the dentist in our town. I would be allowed to get a Barbie after I went to the dentist. That's great. I bet he did a roaring trade off that, you know. Kids getting a present for going to the dentist. I bet they were in cahoots. Oh, it's him again. Jesus Christ, come on. Bell bottom bangro. Yeah, Wilbur, come on, let's go. Sorry I'm late, had a work call, and I will not be returning to work until the fall. Oh wow, Nicole, remind me what is it you do if you don't mind me asking. That's interesting though. Sorry to hear that. Hope you're doing okay financially. Still building with toys. R us sign down in Brighton. It's finally becoming a Lidl. As evidence that if you hit villagers with a net, give them trash or push them, it'll lower their friendship levels with you and increase their chances of wanting to leave, but it's still pretty random. Simsy, can you show me that evidence? Because I don't believe that's true. I believe that data mined information from the game shows that it is completely random as to who wants to move out. It doesn't. It's not affected by how happy or sad they are. Good thing about living near theme parks is there are lots of specialty stores. I can find sweet shops, Lego store, loads of other weird shops. Yeah, a lot of like ancillary shops to a theme park. Yeah. He wants me to have another cat on my island, right? Cats and pigs is all we're getting today. Thank God for Serb. Yeah. I work at the YMCA in kids, but right, yeah. So that's the sort of thing they're not putting on over the summer, right? Although I thought they were doing something like day camps. They were doing, but not sort of full staying over summer camps, I guess. I don't know. YMCA is great though, but we've got one down by us, and it's, well, actually I don't think there's one up here. There was a new one down by our old place, and it was fantastic. We used to swim there and do all sorts of stuff down the Y. Yeah, but yeah, Serb is. Hopefully, the Serb just keeps up as long as you need it. There is a full friendship ranking system. Oh yeah, there's a full friendship ranking system and you can get pictures off them and stuff. But yeah, both data mining and my own experience of kicking off at least 6 or 7 villages over a couple of months supports the completely random theory. Nothing with a helmet. Bellbottom mariachi. It's always bell-bottom. Summer programming at 2 of the 8 branches. Yeah. So it's just like day classes and stuff, right? It's more like childcare than anything else, right? Had a newsletter from work today, been told I might go back to work in July 1st, which is a shocker given I work in bingo. Depends on government decisions. Bingo would be an interesting one. But I suppose of all the sort of I don't know what you'd even call it, like activities, you could quite safely social distance at bingo, and you know, it's not like everyone's running around huffing and puffing, and you know, so I could kind of see bingo going back, yeah. Yeah. Just got Sherb photo literally just now. That's awesome. I haven't got any photos yet. We need to work on Sherbs. Just come back from there. No fauna, no. Here in Nova Scotia, we are now allowed groups of 10 with no distancing, so bubbles no longer exist. Groups of 50 now allowed with distancing. I'm sure summer programs will always be changing. Yes, I think they will. You're a little ahead of us in Scotia. I think we're doing groups of 10 with social. No one even remotely good. Oh, I don't know. Bianca's fine. Like, Bianca's okay. That Lucky's portrait. We need to start working on actually giving our friends stuff. Trying to see who it is. Fauna or bust. Sorry, I had to take dog for a walk. How's everything? We found Fauna yet. Doing good, Felix. Thanks. How you going? How's it going? No Fauna yet. Sadly, we're actually going to have to climb off. That's really frustrating. Yeah, let's go. There's no new cases for a while now. I think 1 active case. That's fantastic, right? One of the joys of living somewhere quiet. Oh. Looks like I will be able to make the whole stream. We're supposed to be heading out earlier, but that got pushed back. Oh, but that's good to have you here. I'll see. I'm in Alberta. They removed the state of emergency too early and almost everything is opening back up, and already our numbers have started going up again. It's really difficult to make because they are going to go up. Of course they're going to go up when we reopen, but as I was saying yesterday, we're going to have to reopen at some point, so it's whether we can sort of keep it manageable. Look how London is doing. I follow a little post that pops up daily to show how sort of London Middlesex, which is the county I'm in, is doing. The last one was yesterday. Let's have a look. Yeah, a little increase in cases since we moved into phase 2. Watching whether he sees an increase in mask usage and how the local cases trend. If he doesn't see mask usage increase and in cases don't trend down, he may consider an order to make masks necessary. There have been 5 new cases reported today, 4 of them in long-term care home staff, and 1 of them is a community case. There's been no deaths and 3 recoveries reported today. 672 people visited assessment centres. So active cases is up slightly. We currently have 78 active cases. Running 7-day average of cases is creeping up a little. Yeah, just nothing crazy yet though, but just the upward turn you would expect. Yeah. But you would expect the sort of original Black Lives Matter protests to start showing now if they were, and there's as of yesterday no major spikes, and that's good. Most of the protests, well, all the protests here were peaceful, and most of the protesters I saw all had masks and were social distancing as best as possible, which is great. People here acting like it's completely gone through, and the majority have stopped wearing masks and distancing. As someone who works in a grocery store, it's pretty alarming and worrying. Yes, I imagine, Danny. Yeah, I didn't notice many masks. I wear a mask when I'm out, but I didn't notice many masks in Walmart yesterday, unfortunately. Any tips on how to get them? I just keep visiting islands. Hillary, you have to, once you've got 2 left, you can only get them from other people, unfortunately. The 3 fruit you can get is your basic island fruit, some fruit off your mum, and then you'll get a 3rd one off random islands occasionally. That's it. You'll always get that same 3rd one. So the only way to get the other 2 are off real people. It's kind of sucky. I was reading an article and it said numbers don't seem to be spiking as a result of protests because people were really good about wearing masks and distancing. Yeah. Went to 4 different protests here. Everyone was wearing masks, but normal trips to the store I don't see any. Yeah, I think it's perhaps it's the idea that people who are protesting are perhaps the kind of people who are a little more sort of wary of social etiquette. I don't know. You know, like these are people who who are protesting about social issues, you know, or it could be that that they're thinking, well, if I don't wear a mask, I'm going to be pointed out as the protester who didn't wear a mask. You know what I mean? There we go. A boomerang? I could have sworn I'd thrown that away. Come on, Fauna. That was monkey again. From 200 new cases, almost 400 in 2 days. Where's that, Mrs. Marty? Remind me where you are. In Arizona, no one wears masks, and a bunch of people have lake parties for Memorial Day, so now we have 3,000 new cases a day. This is crazy. It then on ahead with that assessment. I think people who care enough to protest for human rights also care enough about other people's health. That, yeah, that's you've put in a sentence there whilst I mumbled through trying to say, yeah. Don't travel with the ladder. Why? Don't travel with the ladder. What's wrong with travelling with the ladder? Read an article that the protest was surprisingly low infection rate, probably because they're outside. Yeah. They're distancing as much as possible, and they won't mask. Yeah, exactly. One email about the protest literally said, "If you're sick, please don't protest to protect others. Otherwise, if you're healthy, wear a mask, bring hand sanitizer." Yeah, of course. That's most of the ones I saw were similar. I didn't protest, although I'm completely in agreement with the protesters' cause. I didn't, just because we're still considered relatively high risk with Nicola being a paramedic and having a young son at home. So, but we were driving around, and I was driving and beeping my horn at all of them and stuff, and you know, it seemed like a good productive day. If you don't have a ladder on you, you won't get islands where you need one. Oh, that's a great tip. Okay, well, we'll do that next time. I didn't know that one. Germany protesters here weren't all sensible from what I've seen, so maybe that's it. Drop the ladder at home, keep the stick. That's the best way to search. That's a great tip. I didn't know that one. Love it. Thanks. Well, this one we have a ladder, but that's a really good one that it recognises you haven't got a ladder and doesn't give you an island that it's needed. That would give you more chance of getting Bamboo Island then, I suppose. Well, my area has had 0 cases in the past few days. Since it's such a small and highly condensed city, I'm really nervous the amount of people not wearing masks. Yeah. Another monkey? Yep. Another monkey. Right, so we just step out here and drop our ladder on the ground. Macy heard you didn't like cats, so now you get monkeys. Yeah. Monkey Island, that's the second biggest monkey head I've ever seen. Welcome to Skull Island. What is it called, Skull Island? Because on the top of the mountain lies a skull. Oh, looks like a rabbit. Oh, it's a skull. I'm sure it's a rabbit. Well, if you squint and turn your head to the side, it's a skull. Oh, no, it looks like a duck. Just love Monkey Island. I feel like ever since Xander started making monkey noises on stream, all we're getting monkeys. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Let's come in here and do deer noises. What noises do deer make? Can't believe this. I got Ranley on my first island. Yeah, no way. Renee on my first island. I do not believe it. Oh. Here we go. Money Island. Okay, we've had a few penguins today. Igloo. Which is cute-ish. Been late today because I got hired for a freelance editing project. Oh, nice! Not if I missed. Not much. Of course, not much. Oh, yes. So sometimes this game knows what I'm thinking. Yeah, the cognitive what's the word? Cognitive bias is strong with this game. I think it often comes across like it's doing things against me or for me. And it's not, of course. It's all random. But yeah, definitely just one of those ones that just suggests more. His Igloo's eyes are, yeah, he's a little unsettling eyes like that. Right up in the air. Well, the ladder trick held true for that first one. Doesn't seem fit to penguin. Yeah, Rolled is a jock as well, like the little cute penguin that everyone wants. Always going on about muscles. When we make female deer sounds, then we get floor. What does a female deer sound like? Dope. How does he lift? Incredibly, Laura. Oh no, it's a motorbike. I thought that was the first crack of thunder. Well, we haven't got a ladder and there's a cliff, so that's not true. There we go. Disproved that one in 2 islands. Myth busted. Stay for the dad jokes. Good stuff to little Giles. So I ended up with Sherb on my first island. Second, the original houses, but hoping to eventually move them and back again. I have a switch light. And I'm planning on getting a regular switch. Oh, that's good. Yeah, okay. They said we should wear a mask, but it's not enforced except in stores. Lots of people not wearing them properly though. Like a mask just over your chin. Yeah. They sound like Julie Andrews. Nice. Now, when I used to work at the Undertakers years ago, we would sit and we would have cups of tea. We used to drink a lot of tea because there was a lot of downtime. And but the villager wasn't on the cliff. So you're telling me that if you don't have a ladder on you, you'll always get an island where the villager isn't on cliffs. Right, okay, fair enough. Okay, I just misheard you, Phil. No need for multiple face palms. What were we talking about? Sorry, Julie Andrews. Oh yeah. So we used to look at the Undertakers, and we would all have our like tea order. So I would drink white tea with a drop of milk and no sugar. So that would be a Julie Andrews because it's a white nun. And Craig, for instance, used to just drink plain tea with no milk and no sugar. So that was a Whoopi Goldberg, a black nun. we had names for all of them, and it would be like, right, what are we having? Tea. Right, okay, Julie Andrews, Black Nun, Julie Andrews. Can't remember what any of the other ones were for like sugar and stuff. But yeah, we had names for all of them. I'll never forget White Nun and Black Nun. It's Julie Andrews and Whoopi Goldberg. That makes sense though, coming to an island with no ladder on it. It doesn't Excuse me. It could be like the one dreamy you really want, and that would be unfair because you can't buy a ladder off Wilbur, can you? I mean, you could make one. Depends, I suppose. You could not have the material. Surely Julie Andrews should have had one spoonful of sugar. Very good. They weren't nuns, they were actresses. Julie Andrews famously played a nun in Sound of Music. Whoopi Goldberg famously played a nun in Sister Act. No. More Undertaker stories. I bet there are plenty, yes, but they are probably not for daytime discussion. Love Julie Andrews. One of my highest smart film projects uni was on her, and I feel I'm a qualified expert on her now. She's pretty awesome. Oh, did you see that Ian Holm passed away today? That was a bit of a sad loss. He was a great classic British actor. Okay, sarcasm doesn't come across well on this. Right. That was... Do you know what? I did think for a second that it was sarcasm. I thought that's a very John joke. Andrew wouldn't make that. That's very much a Stitcher joke. Oh, you a big angry bear? No, I'm alright. You need Discord channel dedicated to Undertaker jokes. You can put them in the dad jokes one. I don't think there are that many Undertaker jokes really, apart from like the same 6 things or so used to get told us all the time whenever we were there, stood outside the church. People would come up and say, "Oh, it was a dead end job, that," you know. Oh, people are dying to get into them boxes, aren't they? You know, that kind of thing. It's like, ugh. My current car is named Betty White. I don't know much about Betty White. She's a... It is a John joke. It is, isn't it? Classic American actress, right? Was she in like Golden Girls or something like that? I don't know. She's Miles tickets. Betty White is like gosh, God, really yawny, I'm sorry. I don't understand why there are bears and bear cubs in the game. The cubs are so adorable and the bears are all terrifying. Yeah, the bears just look really evil. Really worried this theory won't work and you're going to get to an island without a ladder and Fauna is on it. I would lose my shit, Hannah. Hello, you. I have made it. Hi, Play Koala. Hope you're well. Golden Girls, yeah. Can't you make a ladder? Yeah, I'm sure you can make one, right? There's a DIY bench there, and it's only going to be like wood, isn't it? Every job has the same few jokes that every member of the public makes, and they think they're the first one. Yeah, so I went for, I bet. So what? I'm trying to think what the ones would have been when you worked for Lego. People used to always comment about standing on them, didn't they? Oh, crocodile with weird square holes in his face. That's not scary. Can you buy one from Wilbur? I don't think you can buy a ladder, no. I think it's just, yeah, those 4. Betty White is a national treasure. How dare you not know who she is? I'm pretty sure I said I know who she is and named the show that she's most famous for. I just don't particularly know much about her. And she's a national treasure from a nation I don't live in. So, I got one of any videos was, oh look out, he's filming for Crime Watch. Nice. That's good. One more middle-aged man said it must be free. Oh yeah, if it doesn't beep. I worked at a supermarket for a while, and yeah, something doesn't beep, but it must be free then. I always just say, yeah, go on, have it. How late am I to the stream? We start at 1 o'clock Eastern, so we're about an hour in. Stepping on jacks is more painful than stepping on Legos. Yeah, and I think like stepping on hot coals or broken glass is probably more painful than Legos. So, what were we saying about Bessie White? I was just going to say something about Bessie White. I don't know what it was there. I don't know. She's fit. I don't know what I was going to say. If an item didn't scan at my old... Oh, that was it, yeah. I would always say, I'll just have it then. And they'd say, well, I can't do that, can I? I was like, well, no, you can't, no. That was horrible. It must be free. My inner monologue was like, no, Karen, it's not free. It just doubled in price. It was never... So you say Karen, it was never women for me. It was always blokes made that joke. Always. When I was performing as a magician, which I did for most of my college years, one of the most common ones I would get is the guy if I was at a table performing at a table at a restaurant or a wedding or something, a guy would say, "Hey, can you make the wife disappear?" And for years I struggled to come up with a funny response to that, or because they say it all the time, and other than like, "Oh yeah, good, yeah." Or like sometimes I would say something like, oh yeah, give me $3,000 in a weekend and I'll see what I can do, or something like that, And for years I always struggled, and one day it just came out, and it was the perfect reply. And ever since then I always said it, because genuinely you would get this about 3 or 4 times a night. Or can you make the wife disappear? And I would just say, why? And it completely would destroy them because the wife would just be like, yeah, why? And he'd be like, whoa. And it was the perfect put down for it because it immediately shut them off. How many islands have we visited so far? I'm not sure, 10. Oh, no, I want to go. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What have I missed? Not much. Hazel was one of my original Zealanders. She has ended up being my favourite. So glad she happened because she taught me that less popular ones can be gems. Oh no, Hazel's, isn't she one of the little squirrels? She's cute. Shit, people say to magicians. Yeah, not necessarily just to magicians, just like whatever job you're in, there is a joke that everyone says to you. And I was just going through some of the jobs I've had that people would always say. So like when I worked at a supermarket, they'd be like, if something didn't beep in the checkout, they'd be like, oh, that means it's free. Or when I was an undertaker, people would say, oh, it's a dead-end job, that. Or they'd point to the coffin and say, oh, people are dying to get into them, aren't they? I actually think that was quite funny, but I just, when you've heard it a million times, But yeah, magicians, it was always, can you make the wife disappear? Reminds me of they're not laughing at inappropriate jokes, so they have to explain why it's... Oh yes, I love doing that, yeah. I love doing that. I have to explain a racist thing or a sexist thing. Completely takes the wind out of people. I was on yesterday and I ran out of Nutmars tickets. I had to take Cookie, which is nice. Oh, that's fine, Julie. As long as you can make a piece. I'm a programmer. The joke is there are 10 kinds of people in the world, those that understand binary and those that don't. Yeah, and what's the other programmer one I always hear? Oh, the wife. Was it something like the wife goes? Wife sends a guy to the shop to get milk. To get some milk. And it says, and if they have eggs, get 6. And he comes back with 6 eggs. Or was it? Oh no! Get some milk, and if they have eggs, get 6. He comes back with 6 pints of milk. She says, what have you done? He says, well, they had eggs. Again, it's quite funny. But I just hear it a lot. Anything to do with rocket science in the space. Yeah, you're a rocket scientist. There was I wasn't really much of a fan of Big Bang Theory, but there's a bit in that where Sheldon's sister says, oh, I'm telling all my friends about my brother, the rocket scientist. He's like, you tell people I'm a rocket scientist? Like, that's a bad thing. Oh, it's not Pango, is it? Annabelle. Fauna. Well, you're the best, Gianna. Hi, can you see my island? Not from here, I can't. I'm a chemist and people joke that I make meth for a living. And you're like, no, of course I don't. Make it in my basement on the side. I wear a name tag where I work and very often get the Indiana Jones joke thrown at me. It pains me to laugh at it. Still, after 22 years of hearing it, yeah, I bet. I'll be honest with you, whenever I see a name, I just think of my dog. Sorry. Heard that joke before too, yeah. I work as an interpreter at an aquarium. Without what, like, you can speak to fish? Sorry. Without fail, whenever I had the Manatee Flipper Bones model, I would have a dad walk up and say, hey, can you give me a hand? That's good. My favourite is when you can't spell geek without a double EE, which is electrical engineering. Nice. So where was the Titanic Lego set then? Oh yeah, were you saying about people always asking for Titanic? How many people at Lego ask for the Titanic set was? Happened more often than you thought. Yeah, there isn't one. They never made one. But people have made Titanics out of Lego. Fans of Lego, people who have lots of Lego have. But they never sold a set of Titanic Lego. I've been trying to finish something in Planco today, and it's not done yet. Ugh, it's been 10 hours over the past 3 days so far. Sounds about right. Greetings from Taiwan. I never get to see you live, but now night shift lets me. Oh, hi, Stephen. How's it going? Doesn't sound like a Taiwanese name, Stephen. Have you moved over there? My poor co-worker is named Ocean Lee, and our train is called the Ocean. Oh, no. Oh, so she's the Ocean who works on the ocean. I knew a guy called Joe Wollaston who lived on Wollaston Road in Wollaston, which I always thought was quite a good one. What are people's favourite terrible jokes? I love the joke that's brown and sticky, a stick. So I like two snowmen in a field and the one says, can you smell carrots? I quite like that. And I like any combination of there's two muffins in the oven and the one muffin says, is it getting hot in here? And the other one says, Jesus Christ, a talking muffin. Like, anything like that. They couldn't sell a Titanic Lego set, it wouldn't go down well. Actually, Lego floats like a brick. It'd go down very well. Just a fancy way of saying educator, right? See, interpreter to me means like two languages. I was like, you're going to tell him that he's eating fish flakes today. Okay, one sec. I'm actually Canadian, mate. Just moved here in January. Oh, awesome, Steve. I hope it's going well for you, buddy. Thanks for making some space for me. Oh, it's an ugly koala. It's raining on my island. Never had that before. I get like real bouts of rain in the game. I don't really think that. Where's the season Epcot? The youth program. Oh, nice. It turns out my work call is cancelled. Did I miss any fun villages in the last 50 minutes I've got? No, not really, Kelly, no. Knock knock, who's there? Doctor Who. You just said it! Yeah, that's quite possibly the worst joke of all time. Anytime someone asks me what my favourite joke is, I always forget every single joke I've ever heard. So, there's two beekeepers. And the first beekeeper says I've got 10,000 bees in 100 hives. And the second beekeeper goes, oh, okay. He says, what about you? He says, oh, what do you mean, what about me? He says, well, how many bees you got? I said, oh, I've got 1 million bees. He says, you've got 1 million bees? He says, yeah. He says, how many hives have you got? So just one. He says, you've got 1 million bees in just one hive? Is that not a bit of a squeeze? Oh, fuck, I'm not any bees. That's one of my favourite jokes. Oh, that is genuinely one of my favourite jokes. My very favourite joke is way too long to tell on stream. We've only got 50 minutes left and I wouldn't finish. It's not funny for a couple of days. No, yeah. You'll all wake up at like 2 in the morning on it next Wednesday and go, they're only bees. It's brown and sticky. A stick. We've already had that one, Kurt. What looks like half a loaf of bread, the other half. What's orange and invisible? No, was it? It's what's yellow and invisible. This banana. I think I missed the punchline. No, you didn't. You didn't. I don't get the bee joke. No, I genuinely think about 50% of the people I've ever told that joke to don't get it. That's okay. I'm having that one. I think it's a great joke, but I mean, I've never known a joke be more polar than that, though. Well, it's got 2 legs and bleeds, half a dog. That's good. I like that one. Hi, Josie. Hi, Kirby Kid. I don't know why I said it like that. Kirby Kid. But I did. What do you call a sheep with no legs? A cloud. That's a good one. We're telling bad jokes. Yeah. Yeah, we're telling bad jokes, Neve. How's it going? Jocelyn, thank you so much for the Patreon pledge. Welcome aboard. Thanks for the support. Really helps at the minute. The videos are dying on their arse right now. I'm actually at the point at the moment where I lose subscribers every time I upload a video, which is just it's delicious. It's green, red, and goes round and round. A frog in a blender. Good stuff. Why did the chicken cross the road to get to the other side? This one got old quick. It did. It did. It's actually, do you know what? The thing is with the chicken across the road one, it's actually a very good joke. Like, it does exactly what it needs to do. Oh, where's Audie again, look? Oh, I might have an Audie again. We liked Audie, but she left it. You know, because why did the chicken cross the road? And you suddenly think, oh well, why would a chicken? What would a chicken be doing? That's interesting that chickens are crossing roads. What could the punchline be? Something about a chicken, wants a car. Something could be really funny. And the answer is to get to the other side. Why else do people cross roads? Why else do stuff cross roads? It's a good joke. It's a good solid joke. It works well. It's just so oversaid that it's not funny, right? Why would people unsub? Because they don't enjoy the content anymore, I guess. Been watching since fairly early Pinewood days and lucky enough to have a stable job, so trying to help out my favourite creators there. Thank you, Jocelyn. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. What do you call dinosaur with no ears? Anything like it? Can't hear you. Very good. Do dinosaurs have ears? Stay in the path. Yeah, no, I will. Don't worry. I'll stay in the path. Fauna or bust. Let's go. Anti-jokes will always be my favourite. Yeah, good anti-joke. Can do them really well. Like, how do you make an antifreeze? Sticker in the freezer. I don't know. After dinner, enjoy dinner, Andrew. Careful, sharks 1st of June. So excited! I want more sights of animals. Yeah. Are there any dodo villages? No, just Wilbur and Orville here, but no villages that you can get in the actual sort of place. Two cannibals eating a clown. The one says this tastes funny to you. That's good. That's good. It's Elvis. What's his name? Eugene. I'm literally googling this beekeeper joke. I'm not having any luck. It doesn't exist on Google. Maybe they subbed from Planco back in the day. I know I watched it from a different account up until early 2020. Then went through a phase of learning puzzles and now come back on a different account. Nice. Learning puzzles? So do you watch, who's the guy who does all the puzzle stuff? Chris Ramsey? He's cool. I met him a few times. He came over and filmed me once at a convention. I had absolutely no idea who he was. And like a week later I got loads of comments on my video everywhere saying, were you in a Chris Ramsey video? I was like, I guess. And then I realized, and then I found out that he was like this couple of million subscriber YouTubers. Why do you want Fauna? Because she's awesome. Rescued a dog that used to belong to a blacksmith. When I got him home, the first thing he did was bolt for the door. Make a bolt for the door. That's good. Caroline, I've not heard that before, Caroline. That is a good joke. First thing he did was make a bolt for the door. Yeah, like it. Like it. Who told the hippo she wasn't allowed in the opera? Because the person in charge of that decision kills me every time and I don't know why. Sorry, what? I don't know what that one is at all. I thought about getting Zoo Tycoon, but I'm not very good at Roller Coaster Tycoon. You don't need to be, really. He's a very poorly executed character. Nice. Yeah, I saw the Planet Zoo, and the content isn't there anymore, but I still find something I enjoy, and I like the streams. That's nice to hear about, Dickie. Yeah, a lot of people will just subscribe for a single game, and then go away when that game isn't being covered anymore. Although I was thinking of maybe streaming Planet Zoo later this week for a bit of a change. But yeah, it's not nice to see every time a video goes up to lose 20 or 30 subscribers. It's quite downheartening, but you know. I want to play now. I want to visit my 400-hour island. What is 400 hours meant to be good? There's a rookie numbers. Need to up those numbers in this bracket. That's some stuff on Rubik's Cubes. Oh well, you want to talk to Mr. Crosby in the chat. He's an expert at Rubik's Cubes. I went through a few months of learning them so I would have something to do with theme park cubes. And there looks what's happened. Well, you can keep learning them, I guess. How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh? Oh, 10 tickles. Ugh, mouse. How much does it cost to get that octopus better? At the doctor's. 6 quid. I don't get that. I mean, if you don't want to watch something, I don't know why you'd unsub unless somebody was uploading tons of videos. No, I get it. I unsub from channels if they have a major shift. Well, sometimes I just get a bit bored. There's channels that I come and go to, like depending on the game they're playing. So I don't have any problem with people unsubbing. Like, you go for it. If I'm not making videos you enjoy anymore, I'd rather you not be here, because a dead sub is worse than somebody who's not subscribed. But still, it's not nice to see just people drop off like flies every time you upload something. And stuff that you're quite proud of as well, you know. Like, I'm really happy that we're covering Evil Genius 2. And I'm hoping that does well. And every time I upload a video about it, the hemorrhage subs. Kind of sucky. Is Tom an expert on everything? No, just Rubik's Cubes and Samoan dancing. The numbers will go up. Yeah, like the numbers are fine. You know, bills are getting paid. I'm not too worried. But yeah, it's just it's still sucky to not see it. John Austin Plays is having that problem too now that he's burnt out on AC. Yeah, exactly. That's one of the big problems with you're a nice, polite guy. That's why I want you. Thank you, Josie. I try to be. How can we tell how long we have been subbed to somebody? I'm not sure you can carry, to be honest. I don't think there's a way of actually seeing that number anywhere. You just have to kind of work it out based on the games they were playing at the time or something like that. Chicken. Oh, chicken with makeup on. No. Now I'm getting about 2 a day. Oh, 2 what? Sorry, I missed that. But yeah, John Austin Plays. I really enjoyed John Austin Plays as Assassin's Creed. I was going to say again, Animal Crossing stuff. But that's the problem with sort of hitching your, and you have to hitch your sort of horse to a game for a while. It's the only real way to grow on YouTube as a gamer, really. You will, if you are making regular content, you may slowly pick up numbers, but really your growth does this, and each of these little steps up is a new game release. So for me, it was like Planet Coaster, Jurassic World Evolution, Parkitect, Planet Zoo. Assassin's Creed again. Ugh. Animal Crossing, to an extent, has seen us some new growth, but you know, each of those sort of steps up is a new game, and then breaking away from that game can be very difficult, especially if you have like real breakout success with a game like that. Like a lot of Minecraft YouTubers suffered from that in a big way when Minecraft started to sort of not longer be as popular as it was. And you'll see Minecraft YouTubers who were getting million views a week struggle to hit 10k views now, you know. It's kind of an off time with games coming out. AC only has about 20% of players it had its peak, and Planet Zoo just hasn't had anything big in a while. Yeah, I think the problem with Planet Zoo stuff is not only has the updates come sort of not few and far between. They're every 3 months, which is pretty good. I don't think they've been very good. Like I genuinely say it, and I don't want like you to think that I've got any ill will towards Frontier or to the game or anything like that, but I've got to be honest, if you bring out a pack with like 4 new mammals just pottering about like all the other 70 mammals do, I'm like, well, you know. There's been a leak this week about them bringing fish or aquatic animals to the game, and obviously that I'll be excited to go back and see that because I feel like I can build new stuff for them. But yeah, it is a bit of a down period for games at the moment, really. Summer always is, though, eh? Nope. I need to go home. Somebody saying I have 1 million subs by the end of the year. I would be gobsmacked if that happened, unless something came out that really blew up. But even then, I mean, look at Animal Crossing, right? One of the biggest games of the last decade, I would argue. And there are channels who were covering Switch content beforehand, you know, like Abdallah Smash and people like that. Like Abdallah went from I think something like 500,000 subs to 700,000 subs off Animal Crossing, you know, putting out daily, double a day, triple a day videos maybe, and he grew that much. So I'd say to go to 1 million is pretty extreme. I would, do you know what I'd be happy with, honestly? Like if the bills get paid and I want that silver plaque on my wall, that I'd be happy with that this year. Honestly, we've been floating between 95 and 98,000 subscribers for about 6 months now, and if we could get that up to 100,000, I can get that silver plaque, and I can continue to pay the bills and put food on my son's table. Then that's all I care about. Mostly the food on the son's table bit. The silver plaque would just be a cool thing to have behind me. Weird watching some of the YouTubers who seem to just pretend to play AC. Really turn off. I get wanting to follow what's trendy, but fake AC is too obvious. Yeah, I think faking games in general is pretty obvious. You know, you play something because it's popular, you can tell. I love Planet Zoo, more the theming and architecture. I do believe that's the main thing for me in Planet Zoo. That's great. If you can keep enjoying it, that's fantastic. But very much like Animal Crossing and to a lesser extent Planet Coaster, that one had legs for me. Like I put like 500 hours into them so straight, and I was like, you know. I think I subbed to you ages ago because I enjoyed maybe one video, but I'm so glad everyone's subbed. I'm here now and become more active on watching you upload since you started AC Stream. Thank you, Alex. Definitely need to do DLC for Planet Zoo. Yeah, but that's the thing, you see. Like if they announce tomorrow a European pack, here's a deer and a badger and a new fox. I don't think I'd play it, honestly. I don't think it needs a new DLC. I think it needs a big new like mechanic to the game. It needs fish or birds or tour guides, or you know, this idea of like here's 4 more quadrupedic mammals to potter about. Just don't think it's enough, you know. There are people out there now still putting out 2 or 3 videos a week where they make another green area with a bit of water and an underwater viewing area and put it out and get 50,000 views, and bully for them. I could not do it, honestly. Completely burnt out on it because I was just felt like I was building the same stuff over and over again. And you get people who are still really creative with the game. You look at somebody like Rudy, who's been doing these what's the name? The like movie things, like he did Jumanji or whatever. I've not seen it, but I saw it on social media and it looked cool, and that's great. But yeah, Planet Zoo needs a big expansion, not mini updates. Exactly, Troy. I completely agree. It needs a big expansion once a year with like 30 animals, and 20 of those animals need to be a completely new mechanic, like water or flying or something like that. Personally, that's what I think they should have done. I feel like the same is happening with Sims YouTubers too. People get bored of the same game and all being so repetitive. Essentially, Sims 4 is so bland. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, how many times can you make? How many times can you make like a suburban 3-bedroom house? You know, like surely people are running out of stuff now. I suppose at least with Sims you've got the updates, so like I assume everyone's making shipping container builds at the moment. You know. I subbed years ago with Planet Zoo. I think you mean Planet Coaster, but also enjoyed Jurassic World Evolution stuff. Yeah. Thank you for subbing. Sorry. Avery Pack or Aquarium Pack, I think is what it needs. Tom Crosby owned the server I played on Minecraft. I'm only going into my chores as my villagers have nothing else to do. My tail is of 450 odd hours. Yeah, I'm kind of just getting towards the same there. Really, we've got a bit of detailing still to do, but just got no reason to at the minute. Maybe we'll do something when we get Fauna. I've been playing Sims since Sims 1. I've gone through periods of heavy playing. 340 hours on Sims 4. I love eco living at the moment. I totally agree about Planet Zoo. It needs something different, something big. Sheesh, I thought you did, Carrie. Don't worry, I know what you're about. Stop playing Planet Zoo when it kept boxing up my animals for no reason. Yeah, that's the other thing I think people forget. It's a bit of a buggy mess. Yeah, the climbing never really works as well as I'd like to have done, you know. The guests just kind of mill about, don't do anything. There's only one Sims YouTuber I still really enjoy that builds and can do something creative each time, but most are kind of always doing the same thing. Yeah, they're desperate for a new thing like Sims 5 or maybe Paralives. I don't know. I'm excited for Paralives as a player. Not particularly excited for it as a YouTuber because I think it's going to be incredibly saturated, but we'll cover as much as we can. Did anyone see EA stream yesterday? They made Sims out to be some life-changing experience that brings communities together and improves people's whole lives. No way, I didn't see that. Other expansion packs, so things like challenges, Super Sim. Yeah, legacy challenges, you know, breed out the ugly, 100 baby challenge, all that sort of stuff. But surely you've done them all 10 times over now, right? That's kind of what I thought would happen with Planet Zoo and didn't, especially when some of the Sims YouTubers covered it a little. I thought we would maybe get some of those challenges, you know, like build a habitat in 5 minutes, in 30 minutes, and in an hour, you know, and see the difference. Or, you know, build a habitat for as many different animals that fit in there as possible. Or, you know, I thought we would sort of see some of these sort of like community challenges that run through the YouTubers, and we really didn't. And maybe it should have been me trying to start them, but I don't know. There's no love lost with the Planet Zoo community for me. They all the Planet Zoo YouTubers kind of ousted me and have kicked me to the side, so I don't really talk to anybody who plays Planet Zoo or Planet Coaster anymore. Unfortunately, they all kind of decided they didn't like me. So. We need a new super duper game. Emily, that's exactly it. Why couldn't we all have just thought of that an hour ago? We just need a new super duper game. Every announcement was either now available on Switch or more info coming in the future. That sounds about right. Hoko Life may end up being interesting. Yeah, maybe. Planet Zoo 100 Baby Challenge. Yeah, that'd be quite easy. God, you'd knock that out. Just put one of those little lizard things that pop out babies all day. I was sad to see Sims players only did 1 to 4 seats. Yeah, like I thought they'd really run with it and just didn't. Like, yeah. Especially, I bet Frontier were annoyed at them as well. The amount of money they paid, like people like Flabaliki to play the game, and he knocked out 5 episodes and never touched it again. Oof, I wouldn't be very happy if I paid a lot of money per episode and then paid for them to. I don't know why I'm excited about Bo. I've literally got his amiibo, but look at him, isn't he a doll? My sister recommended I subscribe to you. What's up? Disnut, your sister is an absolute legend. Let me tell you about Disnut's sister. She has the best taste when it comes to YouTubers that I've ever known. Coming soon, Jonty plays Fortnite. So I downloaded Fortnite once because somebody said, oh, it can be a bit creative. You can build structures. No, that was like 20 minutes of just colours and light and screaming, and I turned it off. Smack me, but I'm looking forward to the new Settlers. Kerry, I am as well. I'm looking forward to the big 2 games I'm looking forward to this year are Settlers and Evil Genius 2. I think that, and I doubt we'll see Power Lives this year, but yeah. Masked Bandit still shot surviving time. Oh no, yeah, I'm good friends with Masked. I mean, like all the European folks. Yeah, all the European folks kind of pushed me out of the clique that they were forming. So yeah, people. I'm not saying any names, but you know what I mean, don't you? Basically, one of them decided they didn't like me anymore, and everyone kind of joined in. Is that real? You were my absolute favourite fantasy YouTuber, but I like your other content as well, and that's why I ended up buying Animal Crossing in the end as well. Oh, awesome, Chrissy. Yeah, it's like the Frontier. I've got a great relationship with Frontier. I haven't really spoken to them much recently, but they haven't really had much going on, I suppose. I have a great relationship with the game creators, but yeah, the other content creators, Planet Zoo, kind of made me feel very unwelcome, and it's one of the reasons why I haven't really played the game much, to be honest with you. I'm too old for games like Fortnite. 100% I am too old for games like Fortnite. It's just so quick. The one that always makes me laugh is every now and again there's like a player of the game or play of the game for Overwatch. You know, like it shows you the best kill of the match or whatever. And they always pop up on Reddit. I'll check this out and it's like play of the game. And then it's 30 seconds of just noise and colour and movement. And I can't follow anything that's happening. But I always watch them like, is this good? What's happened here? Like I just cannot. I genuinely feel so old when one of those pops up. Evil Genius 2 does look good. It looks great. I don't think it's going to be like a mega hit. It's very niche, but it looks really good. I'm looking forward to it just because I think I will enjoy the game. I loved Settlers years ago, but along with Stronghold I can't play. But looking forward to the vids. Oh, okay. Unsub from Planet Zoo usually. No, don't do that. If you've enjoyed their content, go and watch it. They're not bad people. They just, for some reason, decided I was a bad person, I guess. Who's that? Another little squirrel. Look at your face. Oh no. Johnson describes what he's experiencing playing Fortnite. Yes, this is why we need to see it. No. Stresses me out. I'm going to try Dragon Quest Builders 2. Yeah, a few people have mentioned that one to me. The problem is, here's how it kind of works with those kind of things. You kind of have to play the new game if you're a full-time YouTuber and you're constantly looking for growth, because it's not. Somebody said then we watch because of you, and I really appreciate that. I do, honestly, and I love the fact that we have this little core sort of group. But there's probably about 40 of you chatting with me in the chat right now. There's just under 200 watching, and hello to everyone. It's just gone up to 200, look. But there's about 40 of you chatting now, and at some point you will slip away. Like none of you. That's the best way to put it. Something will happen and you'll find other people that you like, or maybe I play something that you really don't enjoy, so you don't watch me for a while. You know, like you constantly have to be bringing in new people. And unfortunately, games that people recommend that I should play that I would like, things like Stardew Valley, Dragon Builders 2, there's just no growth there. And you have to constantly think about growth because you're always going to have to sort of recycle the people who are viewing your content. You know, I hope that doesn't sound nasty. This is a very long process. I'm not assuming you're all going to clear off next week, and I would hate to think that you would, because I love having you all here. But yeah, you kind of got to you bring new fresh blood in every so often, and the way you do that as a let's player is by playing new games, you know. But we love you, Johnson, and I know you love me, Katie. I know you do, of course. And if I genuinely could pay my bills with the 50 or 60 people who you know, membership me here, and the couple of hundred people who Patreon me, then I wouldn't care. I'd play anything you want. I'd play Fortnite. I'd play whatever. But unfortunately, it's not you, it's me. Yeah, unfortunately, you have to kind of, you know, keep playing the new hotness. So, yeah, you know, I sub to so many people for their Stardew Valley content. Yeah, but are you looking for new Stardew Valley players right now? Who decided they hated you? What did their name rhyme with? Don't be silly, Nathan. I'm not saying anything like that. Honestly, John, I tend to sub to whenever I like the person presenting the game or not, and watch whatever game you choose to play, regardless of whether I like it. And I do appreciate that, Felix, but you must understand that you are in a minority there, right? Most people subscribe to a channel because of the game they're currently playing and the fact that they enjoy the person who's presenting that game. But people love to put you in a little box when it comes to the channels they subscribe to or the channels they enjoy. Like, and I very much think that it's like, it makes sense across all media. You put the media you consume into little boxes. Like the example I always use is Top Gear. I don't know if you know Top Gear. There's a show in the UK, and I think it does relatively well around the world. There's a show called Top Gear where they talk about cars, and they show cars that they're being sold, and this car and that car. Now, I'm not really a fan of cars. I drive one, but I couldn't say anything about it other than it's red. I'm not really a fan of cars, but I used to enjoy the interaction, the camaraderie between the presenters. But I imagine a lot of people enjoy that show because it's talking about cars and they like the presenters. And if the next day, the episode 26 of Top Gear, the presenters suddenly come on and say, this week we're talking about antiquing furniture, they would lose a hell of a lot of viewers. And they haven't changed. The people who they watch are still the people they enjoy, but a lot of people will still need the topic to be the same, which is the car. And I think it's very much the same with YouTubers, or less playing YouTubers who play games. Is that you could love me and watch anything I play, and I could come on tomorrow and play. I'm trying to think of a really bad game. I don't know, Roller Coaster Tycoon World, and that's great. But most people are. It's a double pillar of the game they're playing and the personality. There's a great example. Austin John, I like him a lot. Odds of me watching a Pokemon videos is very low. Kurt, 100%. I really enjoyed Austin John's Animal Crossing playthrough. I subscribed to him. I've watched all of them. I ain't watching his Pokemon videos. And yeah. That 100, but there's exactly a really great example, Kurt, and I feel totally the same. And it's nothing against Austin John. It just, for me personally, it has to kind of be both. There's a couple of people I will watch anything do, like Mass Bandit. I'm a big fan of Mass Bandit, not only because we are friends. I genuinely enjoy his content. He's put out a video today where he's drawing a map for a D&D game, and I watched it and really enjoyed it. You know. Johnson, have you ever thought about bringing gear reviews to the channel? A series about setting up a gaming YouTube channel would be cool, and we'll bring in new people. My very first foray into YouTube was actually a gear review, Meg. The problem with it is, until you get to a big enough point that people start sending you stuff, it's very expensive to do that kind of channel because you have to constantly buy new stuff. I have thought about doing videos about getting into YouTube and getting started as a gaming YouTuber and stuff like that, but I don't think it would particularly work well as part of Geekism. It would probably work well as a second channel. But yeah, it's difficult. Yeah. So I guess I'm not most. Never was interested or heard of some of the games you play, but I enjoy watching you play them. Same with Top Gear. I love the show. Couldn't care less about cars. I guess you are not most, and I would argue that most people who are here and chatting and communicating with me are probably not most, because by the definition you are here because you're enjoying my aura or whatever. Does anyone else find themselves just rewatching YouTube content from a handful of creators instead of actually seeking to get new channels? Yeah, I do that all the time. I've watched the No Name Landia series, the Masked and Mike's, John and Mike's Planet Coaster series. I've watched that like 4 times now, all the way through. It's ridiculous. Collabs seem to do well. I never get on very well with collabs. I don't know why. I think maybe I'm too self-centered. I just don't like. We've done them because I've enjoyed playing with people. Like the stuff we did with Mast and Azuri Gardens, I really enjoyed. But I know in the few times that I've reached out or been reached out to by another YouTuber who I don't know, I don't think the videos have ever gone particularly well, and have not been worth the effort. Enjoy my company, thank you. That's a good idea. We enjoy it for you, yes, and that's fantastic. And if I had 500 of you people, then I would never have to worry and never work a day in my life again, because I would just be able to come here and chat with you all. Yeah, we're all Jonty stands, exactly. That's great. But I don't have 500 of you. I have, maybe 50 of you. Yeah. I feel like I have friends here. Yes, exactly. That's right. And it's not just about you guys talking to me. You all chat to each other as well, which I think is important. Yeah. I'm here because I enjoy playing the game. I wouldn't be here if I didn't enjoy you playing it. There are not a lot of games you play. You make 50 times more enjoyable. Thank you, Play Koala. I appreciate it. I do appreciate all of you being here. I'm not trying to downplay that. I'm just trying to explain to people why, when they suggest I play a game from 10 years ago, it's not necessarily the best idea. We have a new sponsor. Welcome, Troy. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Geekism membership. Let's have some love for Troy. New member. It's been a little while since you had one of those, Troy. Thank you so much. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, I'm just nodding along. I'm here because of you, and I actually feel bad whenever I don't like a video, which recently happened with Good Company. It's 100% the game's fault. Yeah, Good Company was. It was a bit too complicated, I think, wasn't it? Miss any good videos? No, I'm not even looking at them, Nina. If they're not Fauna, I'm walking out. I'm literally looking at the silhouette of them. Never felt community from other channels like I have this one. That's great to hear, Hannah. That's awesome. But welcome, Troy. Thank you very much. What was the one then? Management games collabs seem difficult. Build stuff would work. Yeah, that is true as well. The games we play don't necessarily work too well. Building games, yeah, like Planet Zoo and Planet Coaster works well for them, but totally loving the Jonty and Mass Bandit. Oh yeah, well, I say that I haven't really spoken to him much in the last few weeks, but as far as I'm aware, we're good. And like I say, I enjoy his stuff and I enjoy chatting to him when we're both free and easy. The problem, I think Mass is very much in the same sort of situation as me, is that although that we're at home at the moment, so is everyone else. That makes it difficult to get anything done and to get sort of downtime, I was too shy to say something in the chat, but I still feel part of the community just watching the chat. Oh, Mia, that's great. Oh, Maya, excuse me, that's great. You should chat more. Why did my message get gayed out? Grayed out, sorry, Queen. What did you say? You probably mentioned a naughty word as far as YouTube is concerned. I can't see it now, I'm afraid, Queen. I apologise. I'm sure it was harmless. Have you ever played Minecraft? This channel actually started as a Minecraft channel, yeah. Way back. I like Summer in Mara streams, even though the game doesn't interest me much. Yeah, again, it's fun to watch sometimes. And like you say, we have a chat and we have some good fun. Like today, we talked about COVID, we talked about crap jokes, we talked about things that people always say to people who work in jobs, Like it doesn't have to be about the game, does it? Meg Ray, thank you so much for becoming a sponsor. Welcome to the Geekism membership. Let's get some hello yous in the Meg Ray. Get some hello yous right in her. Sorry. Let's get some hello yous in the chat for Meg. Welcome. Enjoy the emojis. I haven't seen your message grayed out, so I don't know. Yeah, no, I can't see them either, Queen. I'm sorry. Rules understands. Oh god, yeah. I tell you what, as soon as he's old enough to have his own channel, I'm out of here. I'll manage him. Do you have any home workouts to stay in shape? Have you seen me? Like, does this look like somebody in shape? No, sorry. I should do more, but I don't. Afternoon, John. My wife is a subscriber of yours. Just subscribed to your channel myself. She and I both play Animal Crossing on the same island. Welcome, crazy fan. Oh. Here, Jonty, go and buy Fauna's Amiibo. Thank you so much, Pixie. We enjoy watching anything you play. Thanks for playing, Mara. We learn new games from you, and we watch because it's you. I appreciate that, Pixie. Thank you so much. And again, I don't want to downplay that at all. I know that you are all here because you enjoy my content and you enjoy the community we've grown, and that truly is fantastic. But I have bills to play, and that unfortunately means that I have to chase the new games and stuff, you know. Yeah. Else I'd stick some random stuff on here, you know, if it didn't matter that much. I played Red Dead Redemption 2 a little while ago and loved it. I'd have thrown that up on the channel, but it's detrimental playing a game like that on a channel like this. It really is. It's not just that it doesn't get good views, it's that it gets so bad views that it affects the rest of the channel being shown to people. So you've got to be really careful with this sort of stuff when you make it a career, unfortunately. I enjoy like your videos because I wouldn't necessarily play the games myself, but I like watching you play them. That's cool. There's lots of times I watch people because I wouldn't play the game myself. I love watching City Skylines stuff. I can't get into it myself, but I love watching people building it. That Detroit Becoming Human, I mentioned that a few times. Great game. Never played it. Played the whole thing with Cleve over on Twitch. Basically, I said I don't chat often, but I find you very relaxing to watch. Doesn't matter what you play, although other people can sometimes become tiring too much. Thank you, Queen Alice. I don't know why YouTube decided to not show me that. I apologise for that. Welcome, Katie, for the subscription. This is awesome. I need to lament on here more often. And welcome to the Geekism membership, Katie. Thank you so much. Get some hello using the chat for Katie. Enjoy the emojis. Put a few pounds since lockdown. I've been taking the dog for walks and trying to shed a bit. Yeah, I need to do more. The move maybe helps a little, but yeah, we're going to try and get back on it this week. I think now we're all settled here. My daughter watches the shouty blue-haired YouTubers, and I can't stand them. This is like a grown-up channel and a community. That somebody mentioned before. What made me start doing YouTube? It was that. It was that I was fed up of having to watch blue-haired shouty men in their 30s pretending to be teenagers, and doing this at the start of every video. What's up, guys? I was like, this is incessant and tiring, and there must be somewhere else to go. And there was a few places to go, but I felt like there was room for another. So that's where Geekism came from. Same City Skylines is great. Cannot play Detroit. I played 5 different times. Nice. I watched 20 different playthroughs. That's insane. The one was enough for me, but yeah, really interesting game, that one. The creator was a bit weird the other week with the Black Lives Matter stuff, but yeah. It was a good game. Would Twitch be valuable at all? I started watching streams there because other YouTubers I watch do stuff there now. So here's the thing, Bad Nicky. We had a phase where we streamed weekdays for a little while, similar to what we're doing now. And it did go quite well, actually. But when I came back to Animal Crossing to sort of start streaming again, I decided that I didn't want to necessarily... what's the best way to put it? Fracture the audience, and I've instead kept it onto to YouTube. And the problem now is that the majority of our members are YouTube members, because of the access to the emojis and stuff that they get to use in YouTube. And if we moved over to Twitch, I feel like there's membership on Twitch, right, which is the other one, and I feel like it would just get very messy. So personally, right now, I'm kind of happy keeping it all on the one platform, you know. I want to fly. Stories didn't change much, but I like seeing people react. Yeah, there's some real crazy reaction moments in that, yeah. Cannot keep up with watching Twitch. No, see, that's the thing, isn't it, you see? It's another place for your audience to check for you, right? And the fewer of those, I think, personally. Would you recommend Twitch or YouTube for new streamers? I think I would recommend Twitch if you are a new person looking to stream. I have absolutely no idea how it would be to start streaming on YouTube. Like, I already had an audience before I streamed on YouTube. We just wanted Prince Sherbs. Yeah, exactly. I like how you're just you and don't act unlike most YouTubers. I think that's another reason I enjoy watching videos. Yeah, I try and be honest as possible. I'm not 100% me, because 100% me is a bit of a dickhead. That makes sense. I think many of the folks who moved to Twitch started there and had bigger followings, so the fracture hurts less. Yes, yeah, definitely, yeah. Yeah, love City Signs, but disappointed it doesn't allow you to create an LGBTQ zone. So how would that work? Like a gay quarter, you mean, in a city? I've never known of like a place that has an area for LGBTQ people to live. What do you mean by an LGBTQ zone? If you mean like a quarter of the city, then you could make it look that way. If all you mean is you can't like draw the pattern over it, does that really matter that much? I don't know. I see Twitch as a younger person thing. Might just because I'm old, maybe. Well, that's the other thing as well. Is like majority of my audience know YouTube. Oh, Octavian with his gold shirt on. No, no, no. I was thinking the other day how good it would be to get a Grumpy. And we do have too many lazies. And we hardly ever talk to Zucker. But no. I mean, it would be rude for people not to thank them for subscribing. Yeah, did I not thank somebody for subscribing? Ketchup? No, not ketchup, no. Just red. Fauna robust, stay the course. I know. It's 10 to 3, look. We have a village which is a gay village. Oh, right, okay. I didn't know that. That's news to me. I will have to look into that. Apologies for being indignant towards you. Yeah, I know, because a lot of cities have like a gay quarter where there are bars and stuff that are focused towards LGBTQ folks. But I didn't know there was an area where they could live. That's interesting, yeah. Go hard or go home. I'm going hard. Saving angry face would ruin my day every day. I quite like the Grumpies though. I kind of miss not. Wasn't you? Someone said they hate streams where it's constantly streaming thanking people. Right, yeah. I think, well, I've got to the point now where I think it's the size of the channel. Like, I don't have regular subscribers go off on the channel anymore. Because normally it happens a bit, you know, like at the minute it isn't. But, you know, I don't have like regular subscribers go off on the channel anymore because it would be too regular to thank everyone. So now it's just, I think it comes up without noise if somebody follows, or, you know, the only one that really goes off are like basically money things. That sounds awful, but, you know, super chats and things like that. There we go. Go big or go home. He's already home. I know, right? Chansey, I can get Fauna in boxes for you if you don't find her. I just thank you, Felix. Somebody offered last time as well, and I feel like I want to stay the course and really do it. But then I don't. The problem is I don't want to do what I did last time and end up with some random duck. Nox was fantastic. You was gutted, Emily. I remember. Fang is a cranky boy. Yeah, Fang would be good. We haven't got a wolf anymore. Remember the old days when you did a whole dance every time Twitch subscription? Yes, exactly. and we draw. I found the man the other day, my wall of monsters. We used to draw everyone a little cartoon monster. We could still do that. We don't get that many new subscribers to do a cartoon monster. It would be backdating all the cartoon monsters for the ones we already have would be a lot of work. Hubby gave in and bought me the Fauna Amiibo. I love her so much. She's my camp ranger. That's cool. She would work well in the camp, actually. 5 of your old villagers in one villager hunt. Deirdre, Jack, Cammerfrog, Truffles, and Norma. We rarely see our old villagers. Might be limited for time. It's nearly 2 hours. Yeah, I think what I might do is just leave the game open and play tonight instead. Just try and find her off stream. The entire Thomas theme tune. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. The whole theme tune went off. I forgot about the monsters. Yeah, I don't know where they are right now, but I found them out as part of the move, and they are safe. And when I get the behind sorted here, the behind me, not my behind, I would love to like frame the first month or something to keep them up. And yeah. I don't remember if it was when you moved or some other time, but I watched one of your videos where the subscription went off constantly and you were very overwhelmed. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So imagine if it went off just every time there was a regular sub. Yeah. Monsters are great. Each monster a different colour, and Autumn had to tell you the hex code they wanted. That's right, yeah. Midnight stream. Cheers, play koala. Have fun. Be good. I don't care, lose someone else, as long as I have the bodies. That's probably a good way to look at it, you know. Camel frog. Oh. We can't have another cuddle up. We can't have another cuddle up, you're right. Anger Freya. Move next door to each other and exchange glances over the hedges. Have you ever spoken to the duck? I don't think so. I don't think we've ever spoken to the cuddle duck, no. Is there any other use for Nookmars tickets than just hunting for villagers? Well, I mean, you can. There's things you can do on these islands. There's furniture in the trees. You can chop the trees down. You can take the fruit. You can hit the rocks. You know, there's stuff you can do on the islands, but we don't really want for anything as far as resources go, so I don't bother. But yeah, for the most part, I imagine most people who are at this sort of level of the game are using them just to find people. Have you ever passed off on a villager and then regretted it later? The only time I really fought was with oh god, what's her name? Is it Marina, the female octopus? Do we know what Fauna's feet look like? Yeah. Is it Marina? And I was really torn about giving her up because she wasn't on my list. But then just before we finished, well, actually about 3 islands after we finished the stream, I got stitches and I was happy. That was the only time I really regretted not taking someone. But then, like I say, we got stitches in the end anyway, so it was all good. I think you have to talk to the villager once for them to be able to move. I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, for them to move out? No, I think that was misproven. I don't know. I'm not sure though, to be honest. There's so many rumours going around, right? Marina, yeah, that was it. Yeah, no, she was great. And like I say, I was really tempted to keep her and didn't. And then we spent the rest of the stream going, oh, we should have kept Marina, but we got stitches in the end that time, so we're all good. Oh, it's Deirdre. Well, let's go say hello to Deirdre. Deirdre, if you don't know, was my original sisterly, my original Uchi. Ah, Deirdre. Deirdre personally is a poor man's Fauna, but she is quite sweet. If she didn't have those white lips, I'd keep her. Those white lips weird me out. So you're sweet, Jonesy. Hope you're doing alright, pal. Thank you, Nina. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I saw lots of nice things today, and I've had a bit of a rant here. It's a few things. One, I keep getting into arguments with people on Twitter about crap that nobody really cares about, and the channel's not doing so hot at the moment, and I was, you know, I just needed a bit of a vent. So we've had a bit of a vent today, and we're doing good now. We're looking for Fauna. I love Deirdre Jumper. In a yellow sweater. I know. Is that white teeth or lipstick? Oh, I hope it's lipstick because teeth sounds really like she's walking around like that all the time. The birthday girl. Have you wrote a letter to a village yet? No, we need to. I need to try and get Sherb's picture, and I think we need to write him letters to do that. The white lips are exactly why I didn't take Deirdre. They're kind of unsaid. There's just something a little off about them, right? Guess no wife does my makeup videos from Jonte. Or does she like white lips? Zoom, yeah, Fauna zoomies were great. Some of those weeks, you're doing great, man. Remember, you just moved, you got loads going on. I know, yeah, it's been a bit of a stressful week. We could do with some downtime. The problem is, as good as it is, now Nicola's in full swing with work now. She's getting shifts, and that's great because we need the money. And it's awesome that she's going out and working, and she's really enjoying it, and it's what she wants to do. And it's been years since she's been out on the road as a paramedic, and it's great to have her back doing it that she's happy about. It just means we're just getting nothing done because she's out. She's mostly doing nights, so she sleeps in the day. So it just feels like it's me and Xander just rattling around here at the minute. Just being picky. She has such cute jumpers. Deirdre has cute jumpers, yeah. We're here to vent to. Don't worry. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. He looks a little bit like he's on smack. I assume her lips are white because she's a white-tailed deer and they have it. Yeah, it's just slightly weirdly designed, I think. Been arguing with lots of racists on Twitter, which can be a bit frustrating. Yeah, see, this wasn't even like something worthwhile like that, you know. It wasn't even like they were racists or they were, you know, they had an issue with Pride Month or anything like that, you know. It was so stupid. I was like, ugh. I sat back and I was thinking, why have I just spent an hour of my life getting worked up about that? I don't mind the arguing racist because I feel like I'm at least trying to do some good. I have a cousin in the States who is a little right wing. He's not so bad himself. He very often plays devil advocate and sounds worse than he really is. Fortunately, a lot of his friends are worse. So whenever he puts something on that's a little bit like, he likes to poke the stick, you know. He likes to put a post on and go like, and I always bite, but that's fine because we're family, man. You know, and we go back and forth. But then one of his friends will come in and just be like, but I don't mind that so much because I feel like at least if I could change maybe somebody's mind or even somebody who's reading its mind, that's a good thing. But this today was stupid. It was about the legalities of product placements on Twitch, on Twitter. You know, chicken is terrifying. Kind of looks like the killing floor customer chicken. I don't know what that is, but okay. Don't talk to me about some money. Yeah. Don't you love it when your neighbours are having a very definitely socially distanced party and you can hear the music thudding on your house from 6 houses away? Oh my god, a lot of people are following them all. Crazy, right? Can you tell I was being sarcastic? Very much. My eyes rolled for you. Oh, Fauna, come on, it's been 2 hours. This is our third look. This has been 6 hours looking for Fauna. No. I had to follow my father on Facebook because he posts so many white ring things. Yeah. Killing Floor is an old FPS game. I don't remember that one. I get a lot of arguments like maybe racist, so for example, the DSC was adamant the virus was made up by the US government. Like, there's no point in arguing with people like that. They're too far gone. But all I would ask them is like, why would they? Why would they make it up? What's the benefit? It took Talk About TV like a straight week to find Tasha. It's just so grim in it. Feel like I stole all your luck. Yeah, getting you, Renee, first time. Kind of sounded like Wilbur said Fauna. What? Did a sign? Growing up in the South, I'm very good at not taking the bait because I know the vast majority of people are incapable of change, but sometimes I can't help and go off. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's cathartic, right? Even if you know they're not going to change their mind. Sometimes it's cathartic just to shout at a brick wall, I guess. But this song is not cathartic because I do nothing wrong. What was that? People just love arguing. Yeah, I think people do. I think I do from time to time. When you're a content creator on YouTube, do you have to give a portion of your super chats and donations to YouTube? Yeah, so super chats, I believe they take 30%. I don't want to say that and be wrong though. I'll have that. Yeah, 30%. Yeah, YouTube takes 30% of revenue. and then on top of that you get like any credit card things or anything like that. Donations, Streamlabs donations. I don't believe Streamlabs takes anything, but I'm pretty sure PayPal does. Again, I believe it's 30%. Same like the ordinary boys. That was it. Yeah. Yeah. So right on looks. I know we're not doing good, are we, Emily? We've found crap villagers. We've had no. That's a lie. We had a couple of good ones. Bianca and Octavian. You know, they're both like mid-tier. I think that a long time ago that you cannot have 3 humans in the same room and have them agree on anything, not even if the sun is shining. Oh wow, that's terrible. So here's the thing, I don't actually think it's that bad. It's maybe a little high, 30%, but I have no problem with YouTube taking the money. At the end of the day, they are hosting all of this for free. You know, if you can show me, I guess that's why people are moving straight. Oh, Twitch take, I think Twitch take the same amount for a sub. So Twitch subscriptions is a 50-50 split. So if you subscribe to somebody on Twitch for $5 a month, they're getting $2.50. Like Twitch is no better. All of these sites work on a similar sort of percentage route. Oh, I've just lost my chat. Sorry, can't see any obvious. Hold on. Press the wrong button. Can't see me try. I can't see that either. There we go. You still with me? There we go. Yeah. Need every one of these plans 30%. Yeah, it's pretty standard. 30% is. Patreon, yeah, 30%. It's all 30%, pretty much. And like I say, Twitch is actually 50-50 to start off with. I think if you get big enough on Twitch, you can reevaluate your percentages. But yeah, Ice Cream Van was playing the Monty Python theme tune. Nice. Just a big numbers game. Yeah, exactly. So like I say, if you donate somebody $10, they're getting 7. Actually, no. If you donate somebody $10, they're getting 5 or 6, I suppose. Yeah. But the thing is, if you can find me a website that would allow me to upload as much unlimited content as I want, 4K video, hours and hours and hours of it, upload it and host it for me for free, and not only host it for free, share it to people who will be interested in it and allow them to watch it and subscribe to my channel feed to see more of it, and not only all of that, give me some of the ad revenue that they earn from showing ads alongside that video. I don't think it's that bad a deal, you know. Like, I really don't think it's that bad a deal. It's basically like saying, like, if you wanted to open a store, and the building where you want to open the store has to give you the place for free, and only makes money by showing adverts in the window of that store. You know, this wouldn't happen, really, would it? I don't think YouTube is that bad a deal for YouTubers, honestly. Not only are they letting me upload and host as much content as I could possibly think of putting up there, they'll show it to people who are interested, like, and deal with like the search engine and all that for me. I think a lot of the reason why looks like Twitch, I had no idea that's a lot on that. Twitch is 50% is quite a lot, really, compared to a lot of other platforms. But I think the reason why a lot of people moved to Twitch at the time they did, or they are still doing now, is in some ways it's easier than YouTube in that you sit there and press go and you're streaming. You know, the streams I do here are a lot less work than editing and rendering a video, a lot less time. And if you can get a good little group of people who all subscribe to you, financially subscribed with Twitch, that is, that income is a lot more stable than any ad revenue income you're going to earn on YouTube. Like, the most stable income I have is my Patreon income, because even though it goes up and down a little, it's the closest thing I've got to a wage, really. So I can understand why people have gone to Twitch, because if you get, think of it like this: if you make $2.50 off every person who subscribes to you, if you're a big enough channel to get 1,000 subscribers, that's your money you need, isn't it? Every month, you're not living the life of Riley, but you're paying the bills. Ellie's cute. Yeah, that was Opal, I think. Yeah, too many snooty characters now. Yeah, we've got Snooty covered with Anchor. Yeah. I just like Twitch because I have one free subscription through Amazon. Sure, yeah, your Amazon Prime subscription, right? I think the move had a lot to do with the algorithm, you mean, that was driving some long-time YouTubers crazy. Yeah, it shifts in algorithm. I feel like you just kind of have to get used to them, deal with the new normal. Oh look, Pashmina. No. Will you play Last of Us Part 2? I didn't play the first one, to be honest with you, so no, probably not. I don't have a PlayStation either. I consider getting a PlayStation for Planet Coaster. I just don't know about that. I can't imagine it's going to handle very well. Like, I'm sure they're doing a great job of converting it, but I can't imagine any of those games do particularly well. I struggle playing 2 Point Hospital on a controller, Right, I think we're going to have to leave it there because I've just heard Xander get up. So that's end of nap time, which means I'm meant to be doing other work. How long have we been streaming for? 2 hours. Hi, Westy. I think we're just finishing, unfortunately. Really looking forward to The Last of Us 2. Expecting that to be a big release with the PS5. I think it's going to be as well, yeah. That Cyberpunk's going to be the next mega one. I'm not bringing that to Geekism, but I reckon Cyberpunk's going to be the next crazy game. We'll do one more. Last one. Here we go. Fauna. Here she comes. Yeah, I need to do something. Look at this. Big chunky chin here. It's horrible. Last of Us is probably the best game I've ever played. A lot of people say that. 2 Point is another fun one to watch. Yeah, but there's loads of 2 Point on the channel. I've got no interest in going back to that right now. But yeah, we played that a little bit on the Switch and it would handle like a dead dog. Honestly, waiting to get a PS5. There's no point spending on a PS4. Oh no, yeah, I would. I'd wait for a PS5 now, yeah. But they're going to be expensive. They're going to be like $700 Canadian. You can play Planet Coaster on a PC. You can, yeah, but what I mean is that as far as a YouTuber goes, there might be an influx of people looking for Planet Coaster content on console, with it coming out on console in the winter. Here we go, last one. Let's go, Fauna. Where is she? Come on, Fauna, where are you? Can't see you, Fauna. Why are you hiding, Fauna? Why are you making it difficult for me, Fauna? Oh, it's Antonio. Hey, dude. He was my other starting. Oh, Antonio. What do you like? I'm giving him Fauna's way. Never mind, folks. I really thought we got it today. Johnny! I love it when people call me Johnny. And Johnny. I've just got my Switch Lite with Animal Crossing and 2 Point Hospital. Loving it so far. That's great, Amber. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Does YouTube algorithm prevent new viewers from seeing all the Planet Coasters? No, not if people search for it. No. But I think if I was playing Planet Coaster on a PlayStation 4 or 5 and I searched for YouTube videos for suggestions, I would be a bit annoyed if it showed me a video from 2 years ago with playing on PC, which most likely will handle differently, with 5 or 6 expansion packs installed, So although I imagine there are people who will watch old stuff just for ideas of building, there is definitely something to be said about playing it on console while other people are playing on console. You'll have to search tonight so you don't get another duck. This is true. I'll have to search tonight. Maybe we'll do a night stream. I don't know. We'll see. Yep, I want to go home. I'm not happy. We didn't find Fauna, and therefore I am now sad. Cuddle ducks. I'm back. How's it going? It's gone. It's not gone well at all. We have not ended up with Fauna again. Boo hiss. We'll try later, maybe. Right, I'm gonna leave it there though. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. We've had good fun with today. We've talked. We've put the world to rights today, right? We've chatted about a lot of good stuff. I appreciate you all being here for me. I really do. Until tomorrow, I think. Oh, there's a last present there. I better pick that up. The witness then. Last item. Might try and do a night stream. I'll see what Nicola's plans are. Maybe we'll do a night stream. Carry on looking for Fauna. And I think we'll do some Planet Zoo tomorrow. How's that sound for a bit of a change? Just open Planet Zoo up on stream and just have a little look around. See how we get on. Did you keep track of any mines? I didn't today, no. I never do, really. It doesn't really matter, does it? But no, I didn't. It must have been... Well, hold on. We can have a bit of an idea. Because we can have a look at how many... We had a row of Nook Mars tickets. The 76 did we do today? No. Maybe we didn't fill it. I don't think we filled the whole row. Maybe 40 or 50, I don't know. Right, anyway, the result of it. Till tomorrow, or maybe tonight, who knows. Be good. Oh, that picture shouldn't be up there. Well.